Hey, my audience on Dominus Nisi. This is our series Mothers in May. Today, I'm really thrilled to introduce a wonderful woman who is transforming many people with beautiful memories for their own life milestone, and at the same time, becoming a great model for all our mothers. So, let's dive into that story. Let me introduce Namrita. She is the founder and owner of an Envy Décor, but at the same time, she got a big story behind it. So let's welcome Namrata to our show.
Thank you, Bismi. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so Namrata, I know that we met with one of our local community program, but accidentally we met at your work. I would say your current work. I was really
Yes.
impressed with the way that you're making memories for other people. So I just want to share that with my audience. I met her while in a little cafe where I was having my coffee with my best friend, and then you were there, and then coming and decorating the whole coffee shop into a wonderful place to have a 21st birthday, I believe.
Yes.
Um,
20th, 21st, yeah.
yeah, and then the normal coffee shop was cute and little one, but you were transforming into a party house somehow. That was very impressive. And then we had a quick chat because I don't want to disturb your work time. But that was a real moment in my life. Was like thinking about it, how you can help other people and how you can give colors to other people's life from your own.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to bring your story to my audience, Namrata. So share with us who
Sure.
you are, what you are doing now.
So thanks, Bismi, first of all, for having me in this conversation. I think not many people know about me, and they only know what I am today, but not many know what I was or what I am internally.
Mm.
you know I from childhood I was very desperate that I will become a doctor and I will work as a gynecologist. I was very adamant about this, that if I do only and only I'll do this. And but there was another side. Since I was like child, I used to dance a lot in my
Mhm.
school. There are co-curricular activities, there are any kind of activity which is related to art, I'm always in there. So
Okay.
side by side, along with the studies, the activities were also the part of my life. Anything, annual function, I am going to perform it, yes.
Okay.
Any activity required, I am in there, yes. And this continued when I go to my medical college. So even in my medical college, studied, yes, but then other activities, yes. Whether it's a debate competition, declamation, or it's and most of the time I'm not praising myself. Most of the time I was one of the winners.
Yeah.
It either one first or the second, I was the winner. And that gave me my teachers were always, there are few teachers who always supported me, and they always trusted in me that you have something in you. Whatever you do, you will be successful. You, because of the passion they seen inside me, I guess, maybe, I don't know. That's what their words I still remember. And then after finished my medical college, I wanted to go for my masters.
Mhm.
But then because I am the eldest child in the family,
Okay.
so there was pressure of getting married.
Okay. Mm.
So I, after 1 year of finishing my degree, I wanted to work and then prepare for the masters. Preparation for MD is a tough job. It's not like something you
Mm.
can do for in first time. It's not possible that you will be pass.
Mm.
So but there was family pressure, so I got married, came to Australia. That's history. So when I came to Australia, initially I don't even know that there is Ayurveda doctors practicing here or something even happening in Australia. It was 2013 I came here.
Mhm.
Then slowly, after having my first child,
Mm.
um, because my husband is not a very social person, and I am totally opposite. Wanted to talk, very socializing, and I have a huge family in India, like always. always around people around me. There were always. When I came to Australia, I was alone.
Okay.
My husband is going for work. I am sitting home. All of a sudden, after getting married, I got pregnant. Like it's happened within 3-4 months. Everything.
Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
Absolutely sick,
Alright.
vomiting, nothing is getting digested, alone, no internet because we were living in Geelong, no internet,
Mhm. Okay.
alone. I was so depressed during that time. Satyamev Jayate was a serial coming, used to come on. I can't remember the channel. I think Star
Mhm.
Plus.
Mhm.
In one of the episodes, Amir Khan talked about the depression,
Okay.
and he shared the helpline
Hmm.
number and the email that if you are in some kind of depressing state,
Depression.
you can contact us with this
Mhm.
email.
Okay.
I emailed them.
Oh, okay. Back to India. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I was here, but I emailed to
Hmm.
that helpline number which Amir Khan shared online on his channel,
Okay.
and then somehow I didn't told about this to my husband,
Hmm.
and he doesn't have even time. Trust me, he was so busy
Yeah.
because he works at that time in with the post, and he has to leave early morning, coming late in the night,
Mm-hmm.
coming home, they having dinner, little bit of talk, and then sleep, and then have to wake up again. So no one to talk, nothing. Then somehow somehow he get to know about that email. I don't know how, I still don't know. He got to know about that email, and when he saw that email, he was worried that what the hell is going on, that this thing is going on. So he straight away buy a ticket of India for me, bought a ticket and sent me to India. That you
Oh,
go. That you cannot live here alone, because I
mm,
was really sick as well on the other side. And first time pregnant, don't know what is going inside my body, and absolutely alone, no help, nothing. So in my 4th month of pregnancy, I went to India. I stayed at my house alone,
oh,
with my
because
family,
yeah,
with
pregnancy.
my
Yeah.
in-laws, with my families, with my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, attending weddings. I have nothing to do with my husband because, anyways, I am alone there. He was not with me the whole time, so it really doesn't bother me much. I was happy going back to India. So yeah, so I can say that all my depression and everything was gone at that time.
Yeah.
And then after my son was 6 months old, then I came
Mm.
back.
Yeah, okay. So you got really more than 10 months back in
More
India.
than 12 months, I can tell you.
Okay,
More
more
than
than
12
12
months.
months.
I stayed back around 12 months. I stayed back in India and I was very happy. I don't want to come to Australia. But then by the
You had a
time within
baby
a
that time. So,
yes, so yes, now I got a baby, So within that year, the things changed is that, first of all, I was happy that my depression gone. I think because of obviously family and friends around me. And then obviously I have a child. I love him like, I don't know how to express that, but I'm very possessive about him. He's my first child. I love my second one as well. Somehow I'm more possessive for him. I don't know why. So yeah. And then when I came back here, I met start he started meeting his friends. He started
mm,
me introducing to his friends. He moved in the city, so where
mm,
everyone is, around, because I think he realized that this is what
not
she's
good for
missing.
you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good,
So
yeah.
from his friend, he actually told me that there is the people in Australia who are actually practicing Ayurveda.
Mm,
So why don't you contact them?
yeah.
So I have contacted one of the doctors in Dandenong. He's
Mhm.
practicing. I've contacted him and started working with him as an Ayurvedic doctor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which year
I
is?
worked. It's in Dandenong. Dr. Santosh.
Yeah, okay.
He's in Dandenong. At that time, he was also the president of Australian Ayurvedic Association.
Oh,
So
okay.
there is Australasian Ayurvedic Association something. I can't remember the full complete
Yeah,
name
okay.
now.
Yeah,
So there is an association under which you need to like get into that. You have to
register
take the
and things.
membership to practice.
Yeah, yeah.
So I practiced with him for I think 1 year. I
Mm,
practiced, But obviously the way we practice in India is different than what we do here. So that also come as a like, okay, this is something else. And if you have to be like this, if you need a private clinic, because this is a private clinic, and people have to, like, put
Pay out of
money
pocket.
by yourself, and it is a risky thing, you know. So at that time, obviously, we are financially good, but not, I cannot say that very good, that I have a lot of money to put in that private clinic. So at that time, what happened is, after I was practicing, we went for holidays for 1 month, and then I came back, I got pregnant again. So at that time, because of, obviously, I was doing heavy massages to the patients. It involves in Ayurveda, right? We have to give them different kind of massages and different kind of treatments. So at that time, I stopped because of obvious reasons. Yeah, because of my pregnancy, the smell of the oils and everything was giving me sickness again. I was really sick. Both my pregnancies were really bad. Never want to get pregnant again. Scared of getting pregnant. It was that bad. Like, yeah, but yeah, second pregnancy was fun because I have one child already. I know that I started working, and now I have got a direction where I have to go. But still, I was not very sure that I wanted to work as a Ayurvedic doctor, because it involves a lot of financial, financial things were involved in that business. That is also a private business. So I was not very much worried about it, that okay, if I work with someone, then it's okay. But otherwise, I don't want to start my own business. That I was sure. Then my second one born. My mother came, my sister came, her husband came. Again, we are whole family here. So, time went. Yes, and I did my pathology collection course then, because with the support of my mother and my sister, I did pathology collection course. And then I think I can say it is my luck that second child brought to me. Both things happened together. So first, I started my own business. After 6 months, he was born, like this decoration business. And then second, I did my course as a pathology collection. All of a sudden, what happened is COVID came.
Okay. Yeah.
2020, March. COVID came. And at that time, there was an immense requirement of pathology collection. And at that time, I have finished my course only. So by the time I finished my course, I got the job. And a very good job with Melbourne pathology, such a good pay. And like, all of a sudden, like, everything happened
Basically
quickly.
wanted you our COVID
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yes. And with my business also, because people were stuck inside the house, and they somehow wanted to celebrate. At that time, we were providing them small decorations in their houses that give my business a very good start.
Okay, so you started during COVID time, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I started at that time. I wanted to start, but it was, again, we were living in a rental house, at that time. So I don't want to start something in that house. The day my son born, he was born on 21st of June. We got into our house on 18th of June, 2 days before my delivery.
Oh, okay.
So it was like that. Everything was happening so quick. And we moved into this house. Then obviously 6 months of recovery because I had cesarean. Then I did my course. And by the time, along with my job, I have started this business. The motive of the business, since then till now, I can tell you, is still the same.
Yeah.
I have heard stories of the businesses, especially this decoration, the huge amount they charge, and you know in our old times it was saying that only the rich can afford these kind of extra. These are just extra
Celebration.
favors. Yes, not
Yeah.
everybody can afford it, right? And at that time, I was like, okay, I belong to a middle class family, but we also wanted our things to be celebrated in the same manner they are celebrating. Why we don't do that? So I have decided that doesn't matter whatever it is. If a person come to me now that I have $100, I will give them something in $100. But obviously, I cannot go beyond that, aspect, that I will provide the decorations in budget.
Mm.
But yes, if somebody is telling me that, okay, you have to do a 10,000 setup in 1,000, obviously not possible.
Yes.
But yes, I am still trying to do as much minimal I can go, and still trying to make designs which are under the budget.
Mhm.
See, my things are going to be get repetitively used.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I am very clear that I don't want to earn the whole of the business investment in one or two sets only. It's okay if my investment take 1 year to come back. It's fine. It's totally fine with me. End of the day, it is giving me satisfaction. I am happy.
That's a
I
great,
have
great.
I did this for middle class families, and I'm still doing it for middle class families. Those who have money, they have other people. It's okay. I don't mind.
Okay. So you are more for people like they really want to celebrate, but it is under on your budget, not like
Yeah.
about utilize that huge amount to showcase your beautiful memory. So I think that's where the power comes in because you belong to the community. So
Yeah.
anybody in the community who got a small budget can come to you, and then you can really customize the decorations for you.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
awesome, Namrita, because you are thinking from the people who really want to keep their memories alive and active. And always finance is coming closer, but you are giving a better deal, I would say, because I can highly recommend because I clearly saw where you started that decoration, how you ended up it, and how those girls were enjoying. It's worth that money. I don't know the charge of that particular decoration, but I would say that it's worth it because I saw before and after. And then, like, even I was seeing the birthday girl was like over the moon with that color combination. Then you're putting something middle of those glasses and putting that candle things and all. So I like the way that you articulated why you're doing this because it's obviously you had one job, you had to transform your career into something that is viable to your family, and then at the same time you are very cautious about the financial situation of your family, which is
Yes.
really good for a mother because
Yes.
you are, obviously motherhood is actually deciding how to handle the financial situation, even though,
Yeah.
uh, both people have, same importance in the family as the family head. That's an impressive way of picking up your medicine uh, to into a decorative,
Yeah.
business. Yeah. How many
Yeah.
years now? You started your business, your COVID, that means, yeah,
2020.
yeah,
2020.
yeah, fourth year now. And then I know that
Yes.
it must be more of like bringing money into your family. I feel that you are getting that confidence and then satisfaction of, bringing light to different families in
Yeah.
around your circle. That's great. A great story. I'm sure that your husband is proud of you and then the kids are proud of
Oh,
you.
he is very much. He is
Yeah.
very much.
And I saw you were, coming that day just with a little one, and they were also helping you doing different things.
Yes.
So it's not like you are keeping them out, even though if it is in a weekend, you are bringing them into that picture, which is also good.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I'm so proud of you, Namrita, like the way that
Thank you, Bismi.
because it's a mindset. Back in India, if you are a doctor, you have that high class mindset that you never come
Yes.
and then think about it. And then the belongings of the community of that medical doctors is like it's a separate wing. And you can clearly
Yes.
see the generation here, even though they are migrants, still that mindset is there. If your
There.
kids are doctors, you're like a different class. Yeah, it's
Yes.
but it's only for migrants and especially for Asians, I believe. But you are
Yes. I met a lot of
breaking.
these kind of people. Trust me. I
Yeah.
met a lot of these kind of people.
You're breaking that chain, and you and then saying that whatever giving me happiness and whatever giving the community some benefit, that's where you are doing. And as I mentioned offline, like your friends and family still get the benefit of a doctor from you because you the
Yes, yes, yes.
whatever you
Oh,
learn,
any
whatever you
problem? There is a call. Can you please tell me what is this situation? Why is this? We are not understanding the medical terminology. Can you explain this? It is very common.
yeah. So look, you are really helping the people around you. I'm so amazed at the way that you're doing. So you touched about your motherhood here and there. I know that you conceived like without planning, I would say, but again, you loved your first motherhood with your family back in India. So can you describe your motherhood? And I know that there are lots of rituals back in India for your first baby, and then if you
Yes.
have more family, it's more fun. So tell us about your motherhood and how do you describe your motherhood?
So motherhood actually began when he was born, like when he came
Mm,
into my hands.
mm.
Before that, I was just sick, continuous headaches, very, very weird situations. And I was not enjoying that pregnancy phase at all. And my father used to tell me that when I was child, I used to say, when I grow, I become a mother.
Oh, okay.
That was when somebody asked me what you wanted to be when you
Okay.
grow, doctor, teacher, whatever. I used to say I wanted to be a mother. And then when I got pregnant and they saw me in this condition, my father and my husband both were like, "You want to be a mother now? Now you enjoy." So that was a very like common joke in my house when I got pregnant both the times. And then, but yes, when he came into my arms at that time, because I had emergency cesarean first time.
Mm,
So for 2 days, I was not even able to take him into my arms. And third day was also like because family was extra protecting me. They were like, no, 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 you rest. You don't have to hold him. I was like, give it to me. Just give him to me. I want my child in my hands. That's it. I was literally shouting like this. Let's stop it. And and what happened is because I am from medical profession and because I was in India, overly protected. Like anybody coming from outside, sanitize your hands, wash your hands, do you know, first time mother doing extra protective things. And I think most of the people felt bad because of this, especially the oldies, old ladies. And whether it's my mom, whether it's my in-laws, they were like feeling, but I was like, no, 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 if he's my child, I will do whatever I can do to protect him from this world. It was like that. But yes, and he was always a very like polite, very, I don't have the right word, but very cute and polite child.
it's
Very
like
like
you didn't
always,
have any
yeah,
heart
I don't have
yes,
any
calm.
issues with him. Like first time mother, I was very happy that my child is such a good behaved child and I don't have to worry about him. He's eating, he's not like crying all the time, cringing. Then here comes my second one.
Okay.
Totally opposite. From the day one. From the day one he was born. He was born here. Like I got my second day in Australia and he was born here. And oh my god, till now he is 5 years old now and he's always above, his energy levels are always high. Oh, it's very difficult to tackle him. You have
Mm.
to be very smart with him. You can't just say like no. If you say no, he will definitely do it. Like tackling him is a very, so both my children gave me a very different experience, you see,
Mm,
because of their different in nature.
mm,
And now, because I am the one who spent most of the time with them, I
mm.
know how to handle them.
Yeah, okay.
But
I
yeah.
think that's what I really want to check with you. Like a boys is always a handful, and we got two, And if it is two different behavior, how do you handle and then make sure that you are at peace and they are happy?
Yeah. Most of the time now, because the little one has started obviously getting understanded
Mm,
everything. So most of the time, I tell the elder brother
mm,
to convince him. I enter in last,
okay.
but there are times when I have to take the step beforehand, like because see, just for example, now only I was telling them to clean the table. The time I started, the elder one started cleaning the table, and the little one just changing songs on the TV. So
Okay.
I told him that if you do not help Bhaiya,
Mm,
then you see me coming.
yeah.
I have to be like little strict
Very
with
strict
him. That
with them.
I have to tell him that if you don't help him, then you will not get what he is gonna get. Like
Okay.
sometimes you have to find your different ways every time, every day, every single minute. I wanted to go inside the bedroom for this. He was like, "No, I will sit here. You go outside." So I told the elder one, "Can you please go inside as well so that I can sit outside then?" And sometimes
Okay.
I also listen to
To
him.
compromise. Yeah.
Yes, I have to
That's
compromise.
interesting. Yes.
Yes.
Boys are really awesome. I got three boys and they have different
Oh.
personalities. Yeah. I enjoy that because it's challenging, but I
Yes.
believe when they grow up, they will really look after the
Oh,
mother.
yes, they are still. They are still. The elder one is always like helping me, and seeing him helping me, little one helps, but not the way
That
the
we
elder
got.
one is doing. Yeah.
He's a little
Yes.
baby of your family because even though he's 5, he's the baby.
Yes.
So he
Yes.
has some
Yeah.
privileges.
Yes.
And
Yes.
looks like he knew the privileges as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Very well. Very well. Trust me.
That's great. So I can pick it up from you. It's like, you have that full love and attention, but at the same time, you have that firm
Yes.
direction to them so that they
Yeah.
can have their duties. And I'm glad that, you asking them to do the work, like a cleaning up things and now itself, because that's
Yeah.
where all this issue is coming up. Back in India, we have a mindset again, like, girls do, boys don't do. And I was hearing from one of
Yeah.
our friends that 4-year-old boy told her mom, we can beat girls, but we can't beat boys. I'm not sure how they pick it up, which is a
Mm.
real sign of something toxic and unhealthy happening.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. Right.
But what I can see is like, you are clearly articulating to them, look, this is your time, you need to clean up. And I think, if
Yes.
you have boys, it's a bit more easier to give them, same type of job. But if you have a girl and a boy, you need to be really,
Then
really,
it's yes. Then you have to be extra careful. Yes.
yeah, because that's what is happening because we are raising our next generation through our
Yes.
actions, through our, assertiveness and even all those
Yeah.
empowerments. And if we are growing them in a different way, we are growing, um, I would say, unhealthy adults.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
will come up with the violence and all many different issues. So I would love to
Yes.
check with you, Namrita. We know that in this, this month is a month of family violence awareness, voice for
Mm.
women month, all different months. So I'm so keen and I'm so passionate and I'm an advocate of family violence. And I believe human has a right to live peacefully. It is not just male or female. Both parties has the right to live
Yeah.
peacefully. So what do you think about, you must have seen many different things while COVID, while collecting that blood and doing these things. What's your thoughts on that awareness about family violence?
Bismi, let me tell you one thing. I have not like in my house. Obviously, it's
Mm,
not happening, right? But back in India,
mm,
I have a relative
mm,
uh, who used to do this,
mm,
and and in my mind, I was very clear
mm,
that if I'm gonna marry a man, if he will be like this, doesn't matter I have been married for 1 day or have been married for 10 years, the day he does this, first time will be the last time. And I don't care how much I love. I really don't care. My respect comes first.
Mm.
And if I'm wrong, even then you have no right to, like, hit me. Or
Mm.
I have no right to hit my partner,
Mm.
whether it's a male or a female, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
And when I was in college, of course, we all have affairs. I
Mm.
had affair. My boyfriend hit me in front of everyone because he lost the game of badminton,
Mhm.
and he just hit me.
Mm.
And I was like, what the hell?
Mm.
How dare you? Who the hell are you? And I quit from that relationship because I know that this is not the right guy
Mm.
for me.
Mm.
When I met my husband, we talked about this
Mm.
before we get married. I
Mm.
made my point very, very clear. If this is anywhere in your nature or back in mind, tell me now,
Stop it.
because trust me, I will not only leave you, I will leave you in hell. I am not that girl now that I will cry and go. No, I'm not this girl anymore. I used to be. I
Mm.
used to be very sensitive, very delicate girl.
Mm.
But then after fighting for myself, small, small battles in my life, because living in hostel, independently living for many years, now I have become like Rani Lakshmi Bai, I can tell you. You come to me, I will show you who I am.
Exactly. I love that because that's what every girl should come up. That's what I would say
Yes.
because it's not
Yeah.
a war between man or yeah, a
Yeah.
woman, but it's more of that respect. Because
Yes.
what's the point? Like, and I'm not going back to your history, but what's the point of hitting and then winning anything over? It's like, it's a
Yeah.
mutual respect that we need.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
then, yeah, I can think of things like everyone thinks that whatever man does will go when they say sorry or when they cry. But whatever female does, it never goes.
Never, never, never.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's like, you should forget because he said sorry, but I will not
हाँ, sorry
forget.
बोलो हो गया, चलते बनो,
Yeah.
आगे
But I
बढ़ो.
don't forget because he always does that. It's
Yeah.
always, but I really admire the way that you are open it up, your very personal stories with us because that's clearly showing that you are a real advocate of family violence because you clearly cutting at the beginning itself and then you are very transparent and open. This is my stand. I can't tolerate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want people like to be like that transparent in the communication because now you both know like it won't go in your family because otherwise
Yeah.
I like the way that you mentioned again like that the first one will be the last chance in that
Yeah.
violence. So if you're doing one,
For sure.
that's
Yeah.
the last one.
Even
Somebody
now,
is
I'm mother of two boys. Basically, I'm mother of
yeah,
two boys. If they see this thing in the house, they will do this with
to
their
them
partners in the future, for sure.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
trust me, if they will do now, if they learn from somewhere else, trust me, they will see what I am. They don't even still know what I am because I try not to. Very, very rare that I hit them. No, never. It's just that I just raise my voice a little bit or giving them some kind of punishments like no chocolate or no TV or no video game. The children here in Australia, trust me, they are very sensitive. Anyways, back in India, ask me, our generation, we were very strong. We are still
Um,
strong.
yeah.
I am literally worried about my boys that I am more strong than them.
Yeah, that's
How will they become strong? I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, I think they are really fortunate to have that strong back there to push them
Yes.
and then find out the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for your, your valid points. And it's so hard for especially migrants to share that
Yeah,
because they think, oh, I can't really do this in this country because I'm not with my family. I'm alone here. But you're clearly
yeah.
showing that, it's possible. Yeah, that's great. I just
Mhm.
want to check with you, like, I know that you mentioned different things in between, but again, do you have any specific rules or tools that you always utilize in your life to keep that, that calmness and then, you are doing some, especially in your business, you are the one that doing stuff
Yeah,
and it can be, time can be an issue, your kids issue, sickness can be an
yeah.
issue, all different things matters and the customers will be telling, oh, I need this, that. So how do you
Yes.
keep your peace while doing all these things in your life?
Uh, Bismi, so you see, I am a very creative and always decline towards art person.
Mhm. Yeah.
Whenever I get time, I watch nice, happy-go-lucky movies.
Mm.
Whenever I get time. And then I travel. I love travel. Whenever I get 2 3 days holidays, I plan after every 4 5 months. You see my pictures coming from somewhere that I have been traveling. So I love travel because that keeps me refreshed.
Mm.
Travel, and then songs to part of my life. Like music is part of my life every day, non-stop music. If I'm alone, I'm listening music. And then obviously the best part is like the best and the bestest part is when I'm sitting with the boys, um, teaching them something, and then they are enjoying what I'm teaching, and I'm doing my housework and they are doing their work. Total shanti in house, peace. That is the best time, and that keeps me relaxed. And then I watch Sarabhai versus Sarabhai. I don't know if you have watched it. It's a very famous old TV serial. I think 100 episodes or something. It's a like light family comedy. Sarabhai versus Sarabhai. I don't know how many times I've already watched it, but I still like to watch it. How many times? I don't know.
Okay, I think
So comedy
comedy
things,
is your point
yeah,
because you're making your life to laugh and not with
yeah,
comedy. That's a good
yes,
point. Yeah. Music is always good to, clean your
yeah,
energy and then make that positivity in your life. And I love the Shanti in the home because if everyone is doing their job, their chores
yeah,
properly, have good
yeah.
food, we are also enjoying our
Yes,
pleasant.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. So I'm really like touched with your story, and I actually forgot the questions that I should be asking. Anyway, I would love to check with you. Like, you are doing different things, and I'm not sure whether everyone knows what you're doing and how to contact you. So, if I have a small parties like 18th birthday, 21st, or even 50th, that's coming next year for me,
Yeah.
I will be booking you.
Oh, wow. Yes,
Well,
yes.
how do I book you, or
So,
how do I get to your
you know,
country?
the best part, even even when someone messages me on my Facebook business page, I
Mm,
tell them the best thing is just contact me on my phone,
yeah, okay.
because somehow I don't know, there is some issue with the business page messages. They won't come very quickly, or there's something wrong, because the business page is different and my personal profile is different, of course. And then so I always prefer to contact me on my phone. I have
Okay, I
Envy
will
Decor
take
on
you.
Google as well. If you search Envy Decor, you will find me on Google as well.
Okay.
So
What
it's,
I will do, I will put your phone number from Envy Décor
yes,
on this description so that we can.
yeah.
And then you go around any places in Wyndham, right? Or
No,
is it around?
around the see, if I did just set up in Ballarat 2 weeks
Oh,
ago,
yeah? Okay.
Geelong, Ballarat, west of Victoria. Even I did some setups in Epping as well.
Hmm.
I do not prefer in southeast because it's real far.
Far. Okay.
And then when we go that far, we always took traveling charges. And I suggest to the people that better to find someone close, because it will be cheaper for you. Why you have to pay me extra?
Yeah, okay. So you will be adding traveling charge according to the state and your
Of course, if I
location.
have
Yeah.
to travel like too far, like Ballarat is
Yeah.
far,
Oh,
so the
yeah.
decorations
Yeah.
do involve traveling charges, but that also not like
Extra,
way
but
too
you are
much,
always customizing according to the need.
Yes, yeah,
And yeah, that's what I felt. You have a real, budgeted decoration so that
yeah,
everyone can come and utilize that one. So
yes.
my listeners, I really would love to encourage to connect with Dr. Namrita. She's not really calling herself as doctor, but she is. I would say two or three different, good things happening because if you connect with her, you can chat for real natural remedies from Ayurvedic. At the same time, how to
Trust me, I
take
don't know
the
any.
pathology stuff and
Yeah.
good decoration. So I really invite everyone to connect with lovely Namrita. But before I close, I would like to check with you, Namrita. What is your message for our listeners? The listeners are mothers, entrepreneurs, maybe like all different people sitting there doing nothing. So what's your message to my listeners?
All right. I wanted to say two, three things, Bismi.
Mhm.
First of all, even if you are not working, do not indulge yourself too much into the house and the children and the husband that you lose your own identity.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter, even if you're not working. It's okay. That's fine. But you have your own identity for sure. Everyone has their own identity. But we forget about those things because we involved into the happiness of the others. We are always thinking about the others. But it's not bad to think about yourself first and then think about the others. It's not bad at all.
Mhm.
Because if you are healthy mentally, your family will be healthy mentally, and there will be happiness in the family. Trust me. And second thing, if you are working, then to you have to take care of yourself extra. Because when we are like, I work in the morning, I wake up in the morning and I have to prepare lunches for the boys and for myself, then I have to go to job, and then after coming back from the work, I have to prepare again food, do the cleaning house, this and that. But because I love my work, which I'm doing, which is decorations, I still found the time to create a setup, example setup in my backyard almost every week, until unless I'm not sick. Most of the time, if there is sunny day, you will see a post coming from my backyard that this kind of setup we can do, and you can ask me the price and everything. So always go with your passion. Do what you like. Don't do what other people are doing and you see them, oh ho, दे- इनका बिजनेस तो बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, मैं भी यही करती हूँ,
Yeah,
मेरा भी
that's
चलेगा.
right.
Trust me, this will not gonna help anyone. Your money will also go in the end of the day. So better to do something which you loved. I love my pathology collection because it keep me attached to my medical field. That's why I'm doing that job. Otherwise, I won't be doing it. Trust me. I started childcare course. I started nursing. I didn't do anything because I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Not for money. I do not work for money. Money is, yes, money is
We
required.
need
Yes,
money. Yeah.
we need money to live our life, but
Mm,
money is not my life.
mm,
You know, so pathology collection is the reason that limited hours. I come back home on time because I have to take care of my children, my house, and then my business, which I love with core of my heart. I am very possessive about my business.
mhm.
I do not give my stuff on rent at all. You give me money, I'll do the decorations in your budget, but
Okay.
I will not give you rent.
Yeah.
I will not. Even a
Yeah.
screw, I will tight it. You do not touch it. Little bit of OCD.
Yeah. And again, it's more of like that authenticity that you're doing because it's
Yeah,
sometimes people will think that decorations isn't for men, not for girls, because you're putting all this big chunk of balloons and all decorate. So
yeah,
I can see where you're coming from because you are really keen for giving customer your authentic version of whatever you're
Yeah.
doing, that memory. So I think you're connecting with that memories. That's where the
Yes.
power coming. So I love your way, like, always get that identity, even if you're working or in business, love the what you love rather than doing for other people's dreams. So that's are the two
Yeah.
things that I'm picking really well. And then if you are loving something, do that. Do that. That's
Yes.
where we can really do that. Thank you so much, Namrata, for giving me time and sharing your story today. And I'm so glad people, they will be inspiring to hear that, okay, as a doctor, you can come this way. And that's the real reason why I want you to share your story. And again, it's a,
Yeah.
as I'm hearing this first time from you, and it's like, wow, that's the real stuff. And all the very best. I know that you
Thank
had
you.
a good Mother's Day, but this is my same line. Mother's Day is not a day, it's a lifetime
Yeah.
opportunity to enjoy your boys. Let your boys get inspired with your, that firm way of
Yes.
raising them. And that's a real sign that you're raising gentlemen. And we need those type of mothers a lot, because the statistics is saying that the second highest people in India becoming the perpetrators are mother-in-laws, because once the husband is done, then the mother-in-laws are the reason back in India. So let us
Yeah.
fix that chain. Let us be united to be
I'm
the
trying.
mother-in-laws and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
reduce, or like,
My funda is very clear. Gio और जीने दो. Leave me alone. शादी हो गई जाओ. Leave me alone. Now it's my time to
exactly.
enjoy.
Exactly. So thank you so much. I love your way and your passion and the way that you're really clear what you want. That's what, and then transparent in your communications. I love that. So thank you so much again. And then just one word to my audience. So mothers are out there, listen and learn from her, and then we need to be united to reduce or eliminate this disease of family violence from our
Yeah.
generation. It should not pass to the next generation. We need to break the chain. And one more thing, and thank you so much for supporting all this series and the reviews and then comments coming to us. It's really overwhelming. And then I'm giving back something to the community is free tickets to a concert. And if you love music, Namrata, you can enjoy this as
Oh
well. In
yeah.
July 21st in the Eltona Westgate Stadium, we are bringing Stephen Davison, the Magical Hands, with a troupe of singers, and we are giving tickets. And if you
Hmm.
are answering the questions just behind Namrata's phone number and answer the question to me, you will be getting some free platinum tickets. So that's my gift to my listeners
Oh.
and along with all the people who love music. So thank you, Namrata, again, and I'll come back with
Thank you,
another
Vismi.
wonderful mother.
Thanks.
So all, I would say the all day, this day, I would say if you listen to this, just think about that vibe that you heard from her and then how she transformed into a best version of Namrata. Again, thank you so much, Namrata. That's great.
Thanks.